sent into the Anahayim zone. Hard around Troy Terry, waits for it at the blue line. Nice little pass. Karlsson has a lot of room. Drops it off. Mitnikov's shot kicked out by Stolars, who moves back to his right and turns away the rebound from Kreider. Now John Karlsson snaps one over top of the net, and as it comes around, Granlund's able to keep at the line. Half a minute to go in the two-man advantage. Karlsson for Granlund again. His wrist shot off the goalpost. Recovered again by Gauthier. Brings it to the high slot. His pass off a stick. Pops in the air. Leo Karlsson double teamed. Wins the puck back. Granlund across. John Karlsson turned away on the one-timer by Stolars. Zellweger moves it down low, and it's a quick little play to the middle of the ice by the Leafs. That's intercepted by Karlsson, only to have that knocked away, and Zellweger on his horse to get it. Back in comes Troy Terry. Great pass across, and Leo Karlsson scores. The Ducks strike first.
And headman's the puck. Look at all the white shirts going towards Zellweger. Troy Terry comes up with the puck. And that's a tap in for Leo Karlsson. Great read by Troy Terry to find Leo Karlsson. He is wide open. Kreider, by going to the net, forces Stetcher to follow him all the way down to the goal crease. That opens up the...
Benoit Olivier Groulx, part of their penalty kill, just recalled today by the Meypel Leafs from the American League. He coughs it up in the slot, and Kreider fires it wide. That's an emergency recall. And there's a shot from Gauthier that gets through Stolars.
This fools Anthony Stolars. May have been screened. Jake McCabe is in front of Anthony Stolars. Kreider just misses. The puck comes back to Gauthier. And it may have gone off of McCabe and just changed direction. I don't know. That looks to me like it just goes straight in and through Anthony Stolars. Not a good goal for him to give up.
Nylander again, as the Leafs are able to keep it in the zone, and this means the penalty killers are tired. One-timer from Nylander, handled by Husso, and Tavares converts the rebound. Well, the old guy can still play.
He sure can, and he's what I call a really honest player. Out of his goals, down around this area of the ice. Got a nose for the net. He knows what to do with it when that puck gets on his stick. And John, you know what? It's not a good penalty for Jeffrey Vial to take in this circumstance. You know, 200 feet from your own net.
Back to Karlsson, little two-man game as they overload the left side of the zone. Terry through the seam behind Granlund. Big one-time blast by Karlsson, kicked out by Stolars. Caught by Terry, but his blind pass to the middle of the ice doesn't find anyone in orange. Nylander the other way, drops it off Tavares. One more drop pass. Husso makes one save, and then a second from below the goal line. Blind backhand pass behind the back, and he lives to talk about it as Groulx put it on net. Leafs changing, and they turn it over at the line. Killorn ahead for Granlund. He's in on a break. Save Stolars.
Oh, that's a big-time stop by Anthony Stolars.
The Ducks had a season-high 41 penalty minutes in the loss in Toronto. Saucer pass across, and Husso with an acrobatic-looking save. Toronto's 1-for-1 on the power play. Their only goal came with the extra man. And now Seneca sails it ahead. Here's a short-handed rush. John Karlsson scores! What a shot. As if he hasn't done enough since he came over from the Capitals. The Ducks lead is 2 once again.
Oh, what a shot. And what a great outlet pass this was to spring the Ducks on an outnumbered attack. Here's a look at it. Watch this pass right here by Beckett Seneca. Aerial pass that lands flat. Lacombe does a great job of controlling that. And it's just a quick little snap of the wrist by Karlsson. And man, that shot is perfect. The right-hander goes over the glove of the goaltender.
11th of the season. Tavares, always been great in the face-off circle, wins that one. Cowan spins it over for Ekman-Larsson. Nyes brings it out high. Nylander right on the goal line. Matthew Nyes lets it go. He scores.
Screen in front. And you could tell that Billy Husso could not see this shot. And so 2 power play goals for Toronto, and they are right back in this.
Now it was Cowan who was parked in front.
Yep. And he does a good job of screening the goaltender. Billy Husso looks around him, and at the very last second, you could see the good news, John, is that we've seen Leo Carlsson come back to the bench. We haven't seen him play a shift yet.
Leafs control. Cowan is stopped by Husso. Lacombe with it there. Killorn and Benoit still entangled as Lacombe drives right to the net and then makes a pass over, and that's turned away by Stolars off the stick of Granlund. Granlund hitting the corner by Ekman Larsson. Ducks get the puck back and trying to sneak it through. Unsuccessfully as Seneca. Partial break. Robertson ties the game. Excuse me, it's Nylander.
Some spidey sense about you when you're handling the puck out near the blue line, especially when your team has the lead. Seneca turns it over, and away goes the most dangerous man wearing a white jersey. And Nylander drifts it home with a quick wrist shot. And
Easton Cowan out of the box. And he'll take that lead pass out of the zone for Tavares. On right wing, Nylander finds the trailer. Morgan Riley scores!
Well, Morgan Riley, you talked about him, John, and what a good game he has had. It's Nylander and Tavares again, and watch Tavares drive the middle lane. And the Ducks on the back check. Man, oh man, Morgan Riley just skates past everybody, gets into the middle. And just like that, it's a shocker as the Leafs come back to take a lead.
Leo Carlsson on right wing, stutter step, poked off his stick. Husso to the bench, 6 attackers as Trouba got it on net. And Carlsson scores on the rebound.
Oh my.
Leo comes through.
Goodness. What a goal for the Ducks. And the Ducks again score late. How many times this season have they been able to get it done late in hockey games? Rolling puck, high glove. Leo Carlsson hits his target.
His second of the game, his 26th of the season. The Leafs are 7-9. Nylander and Tavares start from back in the Toronto zone.
Got a forward back.
Here comes Tavares, takes the shot that goes wide, and Nylander collects the carom. Leo Carlsson goes straight to the Anaheim bench while Trouba holds and stretches it ahead. Here's Killorn 2-on-1 off the bench with Washi. Tim Washi makes a move. What a pass save by Stolars!
What a stop!
And Stolars is hurt. He collided with Washi. Sneaks it across the zone, and Tavares slaps it ahead. Here's Nylander behind the defense. Protects the puck. Forehand shot turned away by Husso. Quickly moves it up. Carlsson finds Granlund 2-on-1 with Poehling. He's got a man off the bench. His pass ricochets off of Riley wide of the net. Poehling now hangs on to it as he gives it to Lacombe, who keeps it in the zone. Finds Granlund, and that was just tipped away by Riley, who came back, and that changed the angle for Granlund.
It is just hectic out here. I'm looking at Michael Nylander, John. He is trapped and he is standing straight up. He's got nothing left in those legs.
Granlund drops it off for Carlsson off the bench, pulls it in, skates right into the goal crease, and it's covered by Stolars.
What a stop. What a stop by Stolars again.
Leafs through center. It's Tavares into the zone. Little drop pass for Easton Cowan. He's got a man coming off the bench. Morgan Riley scores! He sets up Tavares at the far post.
That's a great play. John Tavares. What a game for Tavares. He gets the game winner in OT. Second point. They had their opportunities in overtime. A nice pass. Couple of nice plays to set up that game winner. And there's the redirect by John Tavares.